Hi, welcome back to another video, and this time today we're going to go through one of my older skate sessions that I haven't edited or uploaded yet. I'm going to keep going backwards and forwards between older sessions that I haven't uploaded yet and the newer ones. I'm catching up from sessions from last summer, so this is early July when I visited a London skate park. It's actually in a public park called Victoria Park, and this is going to be in two parts. The first part is Victoria Park, and the second part is in my local skate park, Bay 66. So let's get to it. So Victoria Park is, as I said, in a public park in central London. There's a mural there dedicated to Ben Ramers. As you can see, it's quite a big concrete park. This is only my second time here, and so I'm kind of getting used to it. Through the middle there, I'm using quite a lot of the flat, which is obviously not great for bowl skating. Really, you want to stay on the sides as much as possible and just use the flat for crossing over. And kind of pumping over the top of the hips, pumping around the corners. So that was a pretty brief session at Victoria Park. It was brief because it was an evening session, so just a few hours before the sun went down. But it was a good session, I enjoyed it, and kind of shows me that I need to go back there again because it's quite a challenging place and there's lots more I can learn from those transitions. Quite a complex bowl, so yeah, definitely a lot more I could learn. Anyway, so here we move on to a session at Bay 66, my usual local skate spot, and just getting some bowl action to start with, just as a warm-up. And a little hop over the hip there, just getting a feeling of trying to get higher and hopping over that hip. Usually I start off in the bowl, just doing a few runs around like this just to get my balance feeling right, just getting the general feel ready for the session. And as ever, some of my favourite stuff in the bowl is just trying to get some long grinds along that straight piece of coping there. This is a proper locked in grind, as you'll see there. You'll see my front and rear trucks are locked in diagonally, and once you're locked in like that, you just stand there and the grind goes. And that's really, for me, a proper 50-50 grind rather than just rolling along the top of the coping. So there you see, locked in, and it just takes me around the corner, and that's just the trucks diagonally locked in. You see the wear marks on my trucks on some other videos that, when I lock in like that, that's where my major wear point is on my trucks. So over to the mini ramp. Again, sort of going through the motions, my usual warm-ups of lots of 50-50s, almost every other trick, 50-50s, tail stalls and board slides, just kind of getting the feeling and when warming up. As in some of my previous videos recently, I'm back to sessioning my frontside axle stalls. Still just trying to get them right. I get into them, but sometimes they just don't work right. I get up there and I overbalance, or my footing's not right. Most often though, I'm kind of falling forwards. I turn into it okay, and then my balance kind of pushes me forwards and I fall off the front. And just walk onto the platform. So it's still really got to make sure I lean back a lot further once I get in there. Otherwise I'm just stepping off onto the platform, and it's really frustrating. couple of tries of some backside disasters here, but I end up doing front truck pivots really. That one made it, but didn't stay on. And then that one's quite catastrophic. But yeah, back to the frontside 50-50s. Another locked in 50-50 there. Back to the front sides. Again and again and again. I just keep stepping off. And really, you know, that's the perfect getting into one. But again, I stepped off. But it was the perfect kind of move to get into it. Nicely balanced on the back truck and then just turning the front truck round. That one kind of overshot a bit. And now things are just starting to go downhill really badly. I think I'm getting tired. So it looks like I've got the motions right. You know, I get in there most of the time, but then overbalance and step off. Just got to work that one out. Just got to tell my head to lean back even further. And one final attempt at a rock and roll just to finish the session off. Hope you found that interesting to watch and see that, you know, even though in some of the videos I'm getting those frontside axle stalls, sometimes they just don't work and I can spend another session trying to get them back. You know, it's kind of my nemesis trick at the moment. Rock and rolls were my nemesis and I seem to have got those a bit better now, but there's always something. And let me know what you thought of Victoria Park there. Pretty cool concrete bowl. Nice place to skate. And I hope to get back there again soon. So as ever, thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you back here soon. Take care.